Ah. Namaskar. Dear viewers and devotees, today I am going to give a solution to your query. Here, the query is from Ramchandra Yadav. Since he has written the query in English, so I have to answer in English. So I am reading his query. He is saying, uh, basically, it is not a query, rather, it is an allegation. So he is saying, Maharajji, you are misleading the people. Veda is authentic document. As per Veda is concerned, I have never said that Veda is not an authentic text scripture. I have never said. I always praised Veda. Still I am praising. I am not questioning the authenticity of Veda. It is a great scripture, and all Sanatanis revered it, and so I. But the question is, the mantras of Veda are interpreted in various ways. Many sages interpreted in their own way, and in some contexts they are contradicting each other. So it is not the fault of Veda or mantra, but it is the fault of sages or the scholars. If they are giving contradictory statements, then we have to think which one is correct, which one is in essence of Veda. And as I have told in that video about which you are complaining, in that video I have referred that in Veda it is clearly mentioned that Parmeshwar is infinite, almighty, omnipresent, omniscience, without any alternative, and wholesome. So all these conditions should be fulfilled. I have given reference to the given references of sages who documented in their documentaries, in their texts. For example, Brahma Sutra, written by Badrayan, he was also a sage, and he told that Parmeshwar is both form and formless. So how could we ignore Bhadrayana? How could we ignore Vedavyas? Did you want to say that Vedavyas did not know Vedas? Arvinda Ghosh also say, he also says that Parmeshwar is both form and formless. Ramakrishna Paramhansa say, Ramakrishna Paramhansa also said the same thing. So how could we ignore Ramakrishna Paramhansa? How could we ignore Yajnavalkya? So many sages accepted this fact that Parmeshwar is both form and formless, and I am supporting their stand, because without accepting all the conditions of Parmeshwar, we could not make out the sense of Vedic mantras. We could not say that Parmeshwar is only formless. We could not proclaim that. If we proclaim, then it is impossible to prove that Parmeshwar is whole, Sham, Parmeshwar is all-knowing, Parmeshwar is all-present, omnipresent. So omniscience, omnipresent, almighty, all these conditions could be fulfilled. If Parmeshwar is infinite, all these conditions could be fulfilled only when we accept the fact that everything is Parmeshwar only. Do you mean to say that Krishna was not a knower of Veda? Krishna was an ignorant person? In Gita, Parmeshwar is also called a form and formless too. In Gita, it is clearly mentioned that you could worship Parmeshwar in forms. So, how could we say that Krishna was an ignorant person? How could we say that Rama was an ignorant person? How could we say that Valmiki was an ignorant person? Valmiki was no less great sage than Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Vivekananda was no less great saint than Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Neither Vedavyasa. So, I am with these sages. So, this is my clear-cut stand. And I am with these sages because they are explaining Vedic mantras in its wholesome, in their wholesome. So, I am not misleading. I am exactly explaining with the exact essence of Vedas. I am not against Vedas, but I am against the one-sided explanation of Veda. And for supporting my statements, I have given references from the texts from Upanishad, from Brahma Sutra, from Gita, from Veda itself. So how are you complaining that I am misleading the people? So it is now in your part that you should verify whatever I have said. You should verify, you should read the discourses and preaches of our saints. So we have many line of saints, and you have to study all those things. Then and there you will be able to conclude the real essence of Veda. Hari Om.